Okay, so first what you'll need to do is buy some drapery panels that are longer than the length you need. So for this client, I needed to get something longer than 87.5. So typically 96, let's see. Here we go. This contained two 54 by 96 long. So there's two panels in here, and I'm going to show you how to customize them for your window. You'll need to consider lining for your draperies. So I bought for this particular job a blackout lining, and that means it's completely opaque and really good for kids' rooms, any bedroom really. So one side is got a great texture to it and one is sort of rubbery. So we're going to fold in the rubbery side and keep the textured side facing out. So we're going to actually fold in all those sides, and we're going to, about a 1/2 inch, we're going to iron them down so that we can sew all 4 sides. For the size panel that I'm doing, the 54 wide by 96 inch long, I will need 3 yards of lining fabric per panel. So I start out with my lining bolt at the top, and I'm going to roll it all the way to the length of my panel, and I'm going to account for the amount that I'm going to hem the draperies to come to the length that I desire. So I'm going to roll this out, and then I will cut it to size. So you'll see where I ironed all the way around to create a crease. About a 1/2 inch is all you need, going all the way around the drapery panel, all 4 sides. That will help us when we go to sew. So here is my ready-made panel, and this is the header where I have the grommets. So it's doubled over, and what we want to do, this is the thin part of the fabric. We want to take our creased, as we've ironed that in, so this is the spongy side, and then this is the textured side. We want to pin all the way along the header so that we fold that in, but we want to cover up just a little bit. I would say a 1/2 inch right here. We want to cover up that and pin it all the way across the top and then sew it. In the header, don't worry about coming all the way to the edge, because we are going to fold this over and create another seam holding in our lining fabric. So we'll do that after we sew the top and the bottom. We'll come back and do the sides. Pin all the way across the top and use a lot of pins. But once you've pinned all the way across the top, then you can come to the bottom and worry about the hem. Now this client, we need to be at a length of 87.5, so I'll show you what to do. Measure from the top of your rod to the floor. That is the measurement we need. So the rod would rest right at the top of this ring, so that's where we're going to start our measurement, and we will go all the way down the drapery panel and get our finished length. Once you get the finished length, pin it at several places, but make sure to start at several different grommets and go all the way down the panel, as it may be different as you go, but pin it down, I would say at least 4 of the grommets on the panel, and once you get to the bottom, pin it at every place that you measured. Once you've done the top header and you've done the bottom, fold this fabric over so it covers the lining and seals it in, and just smooth it out all the way down and fold and pin so that we So now you have a finished panel. It is sealed at the top, it's sealed on the sides, and if you look all the way to the bottom, it has the lining going almost to the bottom, just not sealed in with it. That way it can flow and you have your finished panel.